Hey guys, I'm Shiddy Bill.
And I'm Freddie Lee,
This is my best friend.
and that's my best friend. And tonight we're going to be popping some dogs
And
and
talking
talking some
about
hogs.
hogs.
Hey, I'll drink to that. Right on, brother. Have mercy.
Welcome to another Shitty Day with Shitty Bill and Freddie Lee.
We're here on a shitty Saturday. We're drinking. What we going to talk about today?
Well. We did just get out of the slammer just a couple hours ago, and I figured we ought to tell them about that. But first, can you set your timer for 30 minutes so we don't go overboard?
Don't look at my crotch while I synchronize my watch. Here we go.
Do you actually have a timer? You got one of them telephones?
Well, see, you pop that like that, and that's
Okay.
how I know.
Okay, we're just gonna raw dog it then.
Roll
Okay.
dog.
Well, first off, just a little backstory. This has been my best friend since third grade. He lived down the street from Mama's trailer, and just a fun fact: one time, me and Earl Jr. We put Roman candles in our butt cracks, and he said, "I bet you can't shoot them at that cop car," and he lit them. We bent over, and our asses looked like fire-breathing dragons, and we shot them right into that police car. And we went to jail that night, but and Freddie did not. He ran away, and this next story is kind of similar to that.
That was the best bar mitzvah I ever went to, man. I didn't even know what one was, and you told me, but
Hey,
by God, that was a good time.
what bar mitzvah? In case y'all don't know what that is whenever you're celebrating your 13th birthday, and
They cut the tip of your wiener
They-
off, don't
they didn't cut mine, but they cut
cut
cousin
somebody's.
Skeeter's off, and they didn't medicate him back then.
Now his name's just Skeet.
It's just Skeet, so Lil Skeet. So we got him we had him this little catering business come in, and we celebrated.
They
And
had cheese and spray crackers. It was real nice.
I heard that they even let him keep his foreskin.
Woo. I'd make a necklace if I still had mine.
I seen this one fella. He wore them as earrings. He cut it in half. They looked like little Cheerios, and he just put them in his ear. His name was Rusty. He went to school with us.
Oh, Russell. Hey, we miss you.
I'll
buddy.
drink to that. Anyways, so what? Freddie Lee come over to the half wide, and he was like, "Did you hear about this new zoo that opened up down yonder?" And I said, "I love zoos." So what did we do? We got in the truck, and he drove, and he took me to the zoo. The only problem with the zoo is the owners didn't take too kindly to fellas like us. They didn't charge any admission. The gate was closed. So what did you suggest?
Well, I said, why don't we hop over that gate and see what they got in there? And I go in there, and we get to looking, and there's all these animals. And we got the animals, and we even went to the kitchen, and they had crackers like all
They
the
did.
animals.
They
It was
did.
pretty damn cool.
They had hogs. They had them little furry fuckers, and
Goldfish and everything, man.
I didn't see those, but
Long story short, man, I tell you.
but Freddie, he said, you see the sack on that bull? Let's go tug it. And I said, Freddie, we don't do that. So instead, we went and smacked the bull's ass. We was going to see which one could run as fast as we could away from it. Well, we did, and that bull went plumb ape shit. And I had a concussion partially through it because it kind of slammed me on my head. So what? You got to fill me in on.
Well, brother, we'd had a couple of bouts of liquid encouragement that night. Let me tell you what happened. Brother, that wasn't even a zoo we done went to.
Sure
that was
wasn't.
your neighbor Darlene's house, and she's pretty big. And so when you walked over and you slapped her on the ass, she got pretty mad about it.
And she called her husband out. This is when I woke up. And he had this big old rifle, and he aimed it right at us. And he shot off Freddie right in the ass. And we took off running, and I'm looking for an escape route. And I look over, and this son of a bitch is on the John Deere tractor, and he's hauling ass.
It's a clean getaway, baby.
And did you even think to, offer me a ride or anything?
Well, I tell you what, I plowed the field a little bit while I was out there.
You did?
Miss Darlene wasn't too mad afterward. But listen to me, if you're going to have that many goddamn cats in your house, what you ought to do is you ought to make your house not look like a zoo, and then those fellas won't want to come visit you.
Right, exactly. if there's animals in your yard, we're going to pet them. It's as simple as that. So Freddy on the John Deere tractor he's riding probably 5 miles per hour. I mean, he's hauling ass right up out of the side. He plowed down the fence and he's taking off.
I got some air on that, brother.
He looked like Dukes of Hazzard. And I took off after him and I jumped on the back. And that's when we heard the police. Freddy started trying to push me off the back of it because he thought if I would fall off, he would have a better chance of getting away. So what do? We both
don't want to go to jail, man. Who the hell's going to bail us out if we're both in there? What's going to happen?
We had to make a decision right then and there. And what did we come to the conclusion that we needed to do?
I tell you what, man. I said there's only one way we're going to get out of this. And listen to me, Darlene. That's a lot of women. So really, it wasn't even like a three-way, man. It's like we was in different rooms almost. I mean, hell. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if I was in anything.
Look, I didn't want to say anything, but Earl Jr. took a spin at that wheel.
Earl, you dog.
And let me tell you, he told me his pecker smelled like a rhinoceros's ass for 2 weeks. And he had to use apple cider vinegar and everything to scrub that off.
It was sticky like KFC gravy in there, baby.
He said it was the best lay of his life, but his wheelie smelled like shit. I can't put it no other way.
Listen there, buddy. Hey, if you lay with the hogs, you will get dirty.
So we made a sidetrack and we hit off in the woods. And Freddy left me with the tractor. So I'm sitting on it, and he's off in the house with what's your name? Getting his rocks off.
You wasn't even in there.
No.
My God, she looked like you from behind. I don't know.
Who'd you think? You thought it was me?
Well, if the trailers are rocking, man.
You know that little slow boy, they let him live out in the field, I think. You think that could have been?
They let me feed him Vienna sausages through the fence. They could eat them right through it.
And Jeffrey loves to eat Vienna sausages through the fence. Some say that he can eat an ass straight through that gate.
He's got the teeth for it, by God.
He sure does. But hey, while we're talking about this, I got you something because you said on the way here that you was hungry.
Oh hell!
And let me tell you, I splurged just a little bit.
Oh hell! You get the good stuff for me.
I sure did. I sure did. And I'm gonna let you take what you want of it.
Let me tell you, folks, this right here, this is a poor man's steak right here. You go to Peter Luger, you go to them big fancy steakhouses like Applebee's and Longhorns, or
can't nothing top it.
One of them. Listen, what are you going? You can't top this. This is fine swine, beef. It could be anything. Chicken, pork.
Yeah, raccoon ankles. And the best part about it is this right here.
My daddy and I used to hunt bolognas out in the yard.
Have you one?
And look at that, they gift wrap it for you. It's like opening a little present.
And the best part about it, you can keep it.
You can shit it
you
right
can do
out. Put it on your wrist.
You can wear it like a bracelet. You can give it to your old lady. And if you tie it around your neck, your dog will play with you. Some people even wear it like earrings, like this here.
Ugly.
See? If it don't stay on very long, but let's get it. I need a knife, brother. Need a knife.
Yeah, you mind your manners here at the table. We're going to say the Lord's blessing before we get started here. Lord, Heavenly Father, sweet baby Jesus in heaven, we'd like to thank you for this delicious offering, Lord, from right down there at the Dollar General. And they had them in the case, and so, the cooler went out last week, but we're taking a chance here. They was half off, and by God, we're going to enjoy them. Thank you, Lord.
I want to add something real quick. Lord, please, if you're listening, will you please bring Daddy back home? He was abducted by aliens all those years ago, and I'm not going to lie.
I miss Daddy, and we love him, and we hope he's having fun alien times out there in the sky. Let's get into here. I'm going to have this.
Amen.
I like the corners, really, the best part of it.
No, so you got to go. The best part.
Hang on a minute. Y'all ever watch The Office? Let me show you this right here. What you do is,
Show me.
you guys you ever been at Halloween and
yeah,
y'all take one of them pumpkins they sit out free at the Walmart, and what you do is you can do this with your kids at home if you really like. They'll get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
But you take your bologna here, and you make yourself a little hole, and whatever you put in that hole, you can do a toad in the hole, or you could. I got glasses on. Just imagine me You could eat that bologna just like that.
I can see.
By God,
I like mine like this.
hellfire.
You just poke your little hole out there, and
You
it's falling apart.
bowling ball
It looks like Pac-Man
Nope.
with a little hole in it,
Nope.
and you just rip it off, and there you go, bone apple teeth.
Brother, listen here. I appreciate you doing this for me, but I just feel like this mail's missing a little something. You got a little.
You're right.
Something extra.
You're right.
You know what? By God,
You got yours?
listen here, great mind.
Whoa, buddy. That thing's loaded.
I rolled over it with my chair.
Oh,
Boy,
it's grilled.
we're seasoned now. Hey, listen here. It's got a track mark on there.
There we go. I'll take it back out my mouth.
I don't even know how to open
Bologna and cheese. It don't get better than this. And
look right here. If you was Earl Jr., what you could do is you could just
slap it right
It
over.
looks right like his titty. It makes me think of Earl every time I have bologna.
He said to tell you hi.
How's he doing, dog? What is he up to? 7 or 8 children?
He's got 8 of them. He just found out about one. Him and Rebecca are still together.
Lord have mercy. They're going to have to clear that school bus out that yard to take them kids to school.
You're telling me.
I hear there's a possum living in there, but hell.
Anyways, though, that old boy Jeffrey and Freddy was getting their freak on with that lady.
There's about 500-pound woman in between. I don't want y'all to think I'm not that there's anything,
Nothing wrong with it.
Like, but listen here, man. It's like, it's kind of like throwing a tennis ball over a fence. Really, is what we're doing there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, though. You can tell. I mean, if you know.
And I hear the trailer rocking, and I start hearing what sounds like a pig squeal. And Freddy comes out, and he's plumb butt naked, with nothing but a sock on, covering his genitals. And
You got to be gentle with your gentle.
you do. You got to keep them.
I want
keep
you sock
together.
on, gentle.
Well, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. But Freddy comes taking off running because what's her name?
Darlene.
Darlene's old man come home from work, and he pulled out that gun I was telling you about earlier.
I didn't even know you could bring a gun to work at the Applebee's. By God, he pulled it right out of his uniform.
He never leaves the house without it because you never know.
You know, that Applebee's in danger.
Freddy gets right up close to that tractor, and old John, he pulls out that gun and he blasts a hole the size of a Reese's cup right in Freddy's ass. And at first he was mad, but he was like, "Hey, don't worry about me. I got 2 assholes now." And he jumped right on the back of the John Deere tractor. And the police are at us again, and we take off. And then I'll let you have the rest. What happened?
Well, listen here, man. I'm riding off. I got this hole in my ass, and I realize, come to think, you know what? I keep my dent back there. Hell, it just fits right in the cheek now. When I sit down, I don't lean, I don't rock, I don't do nothing.
Is that why your posture's so damn good today?
Buddy, I quit seeing the chiropractor and that Asian lady that's real nice down there by the flea market.
Well, hell, I might need you to put a hole in my ass later.
I feel like, say that in a better way, brother.
I might need you to
Shoot,
help me with my posture later. What did I say?
Lord, we're going to church tomorrow, man. Bill.
You're being amateur. You know that? That's why I don't drink with you no more.
Well, hell.
Every time I drink with you, we go back to jail.
I got a wife and a girlfriend across town to think about, brother. This ain't about me no more.
I guess you're right.
My God.
Anyways, though.
Where'd you get this? At the yard sale?
Don't open that.
What's in there?
Don't open that. You don't want to open that can of worms.
My
Let me
mama,
tell you.
she had a...
No. If you open that, something bad's going to happen.
What's going to happen if I open
There's
that?
a little genie man.
I'm pretty
that
sure there's
lives
just
in this.
ashes in this.
His name. There's a genie in there, and his name is Adabe. And they grant you 3 wishes, but the problem is he goes on vacation as soon as he grants you these 3 wishes, and he don't come back. And then you're screwed. I'll tell you about it later, but he looks just like Earl Jr.
Like a little baby Earl Jr. in there is what you're telling me?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. And I bought this for $3 at the yard sale up the road.
Hey, my mama's house. You sure that ain't mama right in there?
You want to look? You don't want to.
There's a little man meddling in there with my granny. I've got something to say about it.
Well, he might be gone. I mean, he told me he was retired now.
Oh, that ain't granny.
That don't smell like your granny. It don't. Anyways, though, sorry to keep sidetracking, but it ain't too often I get to hang out with old Freddie Lee anymore. You know,
Well,
if he ain't in jail, I'm in jail. So we had this adventure together. And anyways, we was on the track. We was making our way. I switched to the back so Freddie could drive because he was just slightly less drunk than me. The police is behind us. We's going 5 miles per hour at least.
well, hell rules of the road, right?
And Freddie turns around when the police gets up to me.
I say, go around there.
He's trying to direct traffic until he realizes that there's 2 of them done rolled up behind him.
Oh, hell, when that second boy pull on up, you know.
You're going straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. You're going to the slammer. So Freddie turned around. He said, Shitty Bill, we got to do something. We got to get rid of these pigs. So I said, I got an idea. And before I could get it out of my mouth, Freddie cold cocks me in my nose, knocks me on my ass, and leaves me. And he goes flying up a ramp, and he rolls it off into a ditch.
You can't, lesson learned here, brother. You can't go to jail if you got to go to the hospital.
And that is a lesson of life.
How you going to go to jail with your leg bleeding?
This is why I always hang out with you, because you teach me something new every day. Every time I see you.
Listen here, brother. You see this right here? It's not just a rack for the finest hats. There's something under there.
Hey, you know what? And summer's almost here.
Summer's almost
here.
We got that sounds like it's going to be some short shorts and some burnt hot dogs.
Ooh. So they come and they scooped us up. They took Freddie off to jail.
Hospital.
In the hospital, I'm sorry.
I was in handcuffs, but they took me down to the
They cuffed him. I had a broken nose. They gave me a little slap on the wrist, put me in jail. They said, don't be a pussy.
They had that, listen here, this police officer, he's in there questioning me. And they're right there, they're microwaving my ankle, taking a look at it, saved the bones.
They microwaved your ankle?
They microwaved my ankle. You
the
know,
hell?
With the machine, he broke. Is it
Did you inspect your foot afterwards? Because that sounds like a fetish.
You know, that doctor, I've never seen a doctor in a tank top.
Was it Dr. Rob?
I mean, it was that hospital down there behind the gas station. Oh, hell.
Brother, they did you dirty. But anyways, though, and I don't know, this is purely speculation, because I've heard, Earl Jr. told me he talked to you, a couple hours ago or something like that. And he said that you had told him that you were fine and that you were healing up, but they tried to stitch you up or they shot you in the ass and you absolutely refused it. Is that true?
Brother, at this point, my dip's back there and I'm sitting on it. And hell, I'm looking this man right in the eye. And he's got a needle coming towards my ass. I said, son, we're not playing those games tonight. No. This hole was put here by the Lord, and so it shall stay.
Well, how is it being adjusted to this? That's new. Not just everybody has 2 assholes.
I mean, look at it this way. If one is good, imagine how good 2 feels back there.
Do you get the best of both? Do you get the shit out of?
One's for shitting and one's purely for decoration. One's for business. One is for.
So get this: if you're walking down the road, minding your own business, and you're smoking a cigarette, and some fella on the side of the road says, "Hey, show me your butthole."
I said, "Which one, son? Which one?"
Has that happened yet?
Well, no, but you know what? I kind of, and I'm kind of hurt that it hasn't, right? Because this news, it's been around town.
It's the talk of the town.
There's eyes on my ass all over town.
They're not even talking about my damn broken nose. They're talking about Freddie Lee's 2 buttholes.
I've seen people taking peeks, taking a gander down my overalls.
Oh, a buddy of mine had a picture of your mugshot after they put you in jail. Because I know you did at least a few hours.
I signed a couple down there at the courthouse when I was
You signing autographs?
Well, hell, a man comes around town with 2 assholes, son. You want documentation. I
guess that's true, hell.
I'm doing a birthday party next week, hell.
Always making money. That's a businessman. Woo-hoo. One time, we're talking about autographs for just a second before we get back to the story. I met Bridget the Midget one time, and I asked her if she'd sign her autograph on my pecker. Well, she got B and an R before she ran out of room, but that was no fault of my own.
You know what that makes you, Shiddy Bill?
What's that?
An idiot. You got the B and the R, and you left the idiot because you're a goddamn idiot.
You ain't going to come on my podcast and talk to me like that, Freddie Lee.
Listen there, buddy. I can't even feel my face right now because I've had a few too many beers and balonies.
All right, woo!
Remember to hydrate, kids.
That's right. They let us out of the jail. I got out just a little bit sooner than Freddie since he was having his butthole examined. I heard a man come in. And how did it feel whenever he put on that glove and told you that the doctor would be in shortly after he?
I'll tell you, by God, that's the worst trip to the dentist I ever had right there.
You don't go there.
I mean, hell,
you can't trust nobody these days.
With a set of pearly whites like this, I said, son, I got a gold tooth in here. I'm not letting you put me under.
That's right.
I wake up without this tooth and you're halfway across town. What the hell am I going to do? I'm not going to be the only man in this town with two assholes. Let's just say that.
And I heard that sometimes you wake up dead.
Sometimes it's a dream. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm real sure that one day I'm going to wake up and be dead. And, well, hell.
I'm going to carefully put this away.
That's just round two, you know.
Well, I found this old spinny thing.
What the hell is that?
And I also, Beulah was there with me.
Oh, she's a beauty.
She is. That's my prize winner.
She was in high school with me, I think.
Yeah, her sister Sarah was big.
I used to copy off her.
Oh, yeah. Smart as an ox. Smart as an ox. Dumb as a cow.
She had a job down there at the Chick-fil-A for a little bit.
Yeah, until they fired her for hiding Chick-fil-A nuggets in her belly button.
Well, hell, if God didn't want it there, why would it be that size? I tell you.
You use that as an excuse for everything. That's the Lord's chicken, and she was putting it where the sun don't shine.
I mean, if she lost a little bit of weight, it'd shine just fine. But look, listen here, Lord aside, if it fits, it ships. Go down to the post office.
Yeah, I hear that, buddy. Ooh, throwback.
So what you got this spinny thing?
I got this little spinny thing, and we don't know what's going to be on it. You can't see it, but I'm going to.
Well, how the hell are we going to know what to do?
Well, I'm going to turn it around, but I want the camera to see it, Freddie. Calm down. What's it
don't tell us, y'all.
No. What's it say?
I don't know. I told
How are we supposed to see it?
Shit. We didn't get this far.
I guess I'll turn it around. I feel like it's cheating, though. What's that say?
Skip spin. You got to
skip spin.
Oh, wait. There. So I give it a go now.
Give it a go. Give it a go.
Now, you're not going what the hell? I feel like I'm on The Price is Right. That's cool.
There's no prizes here.
Well,
all right. What's we got? Spin.
Spin with teeth.
How do I even do that?
What do you want?
I got?
Spin back. Spin backward.
Go ahead. You got it.
I gotta go. Is it this? Is it like
I think you gotta go that one.
You know, the toilets in Australia, they spin backwards.
Hell yeah.
Something to do with the earth.
And them kangaroos will fight you over that toilet real quick.
My son about got his ass whipped by a kangaroo down there at the zoo one time. That's a shoot, brother. Oh, I got to skip
spin. That was you. That was your damn spin, buddy. What's it landing on?
Big money. No whammies. No whammies.
Come on. Lottery. What's that say? Eat bologna.
Who the fuck put that on there?
We done did that.
My God.
I can spin
it's
again.
Like they don't even watch the goddamn show, man.
Yeah, all nine of them.
Get here. How come you get to look and I get to look and you don't get to look? What's it say there? I ain't spinning. I ain't putting my mouth on that. I don't put my mouth on that.
Oh, it moved. Woo! Oh, it says eat bologna again.
Well, by God, I feel like it's fake.
Oh, it moved. It moved.
Spin again. You win.
Spin again. You want to do it? Hell yeah. Big money, big money, big money, big money.
No way, man. No way, man. Spin twice.
Spin twice. Woo! Do I just keep going now? Let's go again.
Keep spinning. He's got to spin.
Hold on a second.
Twice again. Wait a minute.
Oh, there it goes. It landed on
Respin.
no.
Spin again.
That's a spin. Spin Asian.
Spin Asian.
Do it, Freddy. Do it.
I win. Skip spin.
I'm done.
Skip, come in here and spin this way. Oh, hell.
Hey, he's got them hearing aids in.
I don't know where you got that, brother. I'd go ahead and get my money back, I do believe.
Hold on a second. There's one that says,
I raced it.
did you?
I raced it.
You raced it?
I raced it. And I
Oh,
won.
hell. Oh, hell.
Shitty Bill, if you were going to eat ass, how would you do it?
Well, show me. I need so mine's a little bit better than yours, I just know. So why don't you show me first?
What I like to do, I call this the most.
Oh, I see you get your poster on.
Yeah, well, you got to sit up.
Teach me
straight
something.
when you
Teach
eat
me something.
ass. So what we do with Moses, we're going to part the Red Sea, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we're going to stare into the eye of despair.
Uh-huh.
You make eye contact with that sucker. You get in there, and what I do, it's called the woodpecker. See, I got this big old nose here.
Okay,
and
okay.
I take it, and I'm parting the Red Sea, right? Moses.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Moses and the woodpeckers. What
Okay,
this is
okay.
called, and you just
So it's all about the nose.
nose. You want nose to hole.
Nose to hole. Nose to hole.
Write that down, kid.
Nose to hole. Thank you.
That's the woodpecker method.
Does it work every time?
Well, hell, if I ever do it a second time, I'll tell you.
I like the way you think, brother. Anyways, let me show you how I do it. I like to get straight to business.
Straight to business.
First off, I'll take me a big old swig of this brewski.
He's going to take a ride on the Hershey Highway.
And I hold it open. And with these two fingers right here, I hold it and I look at it right in the eye. And I take my finger, I flick it 3 times. That way it's all good and puckered.
You push.
And then I grab it like a dog, like I'm trying to pull a dog off of somebody. And then I go,
Another method I learned, it's called starting the mower. So you take your thumb, like you give it a little gas on the mower, 3 taps.
yeah.
3 taps to get her going. And then you reach under there like you're starting a weed eater.
Push the choke.
And you grab a hold of something.
Okay.
And you start her up with the crank. And
The
then
crank.
She starts a wiggling, and that's when you just get in there and you mow that field, son.
You know,
That's the John Deere method.
one time my ex Sheila, she got so turned on that whenever I come up, I had brown all over my nose and my lips, and it was in my teeth. And she said, "Baby, that was the best damn thing I ever felt in my life." And my breath smelled like shit, and my tongue was feeling all numb. And I looked in the mirror, and she had hid chocolate pudding in her ass cheeks
That's
for
a
me.
keeper right there, by
I
the way.
know it. I should put a ring on that thing, but her family, they didn't like Shitty Bill.
Sheila, well, let's put it this way. She had a sister named Beth.
Bethany.
Not
Bethany. Well, that's right.
You know, I don't like to speak ill of folks that aren't
They're not
here to defend themselves.
That's
but,
true. R.I.P.
you know,
to
I sure as
Bethany.
hell ain't going back out there behind that gas station to talk to her.
And she tried to rope me into conversation over at the Piggly Wiggly a couple of weeks ago, and
If that piggly was wiggling, boy, you better
ooh, it was
make
a
her
squeal.
squeal.
Woo! Best $5 you'll ever spend at the Piggly Wiggly. Woo.
That's called the blue light special.
Oh, can I get an amen?
Amen.
Ooh. Ooh. God. Moral of the story is,
You got any other methods for eating ass you want to share with your viewers?
well, I have.
What
I
about
have
the Rottweiler?
noticed.
You ever greeted the Rottweiler?
No, tell me.
Well, let me tell you this one first. This one's called. This one's mine, and I thought it up last time I was doing it, and it's called the possum.
The possum?
Yeah.
She played dead?
No. So what you do is you get right down there by the hole, and you start a hollering like a possum. You go,
Okay. It's like a mating call.
You know,
That's genius.
it's like an echo.
To let her
really.
know. Oh. Well, do you hear yourself back?
You scream it. I mean, with the right lady.
Ooh. Well, there was this one time. She said I was with this girl, and she was a biggin. I don't want to tell you who it is, but you probably already know. And she said, "Shitty Bill ate my ass like groceries." So I went into the kitchen and I grabbed me a spoon, and I started going to town. And she turned around and cold cocked me, and told me that I was a pervert.
Well,
You
by
believe
God,
that?
if you want the real experience, you got to get a plastic bag. You got to put it over there, and you got to tie it in a knot. That's how you eat it like the grocery.
Yeah, but see, I was.
Something about an ass in a yellow Dollar General bag.
Yeah, it's like a
Buddy.
seafood broil. You know, you ever had one of them?
Yeah, if it's hot in your trailer, it starts steaming like a seafood
That's
bar.
right. And sometimes
And if it's hot enough, it'll smell like a seafood
you get
bar.
to save some for later too. And you get them little crabbies in your beard, and you can eat them for the next 2
You
days.
better put a bib on if you go on that route.
Mm-hmm.
My God, I save them every time I go to the Red Lobster. I take it and I wash it off in the sink and I put it in my pocket before I leave there.
That's like a lucky one.
You know what? I'm not down allowed at that Red Lobster no more though. Hell,
That place.
I ruined that for.
Let
You
me
know
tell
what? You know what? If I'm wearing khaki pants with cargo pockets, hell, there's a biscuit in every pocket, and that ain't none of their concern.
Let me tell you, my fifth wife. When I got married, Freddy was my best man for all of them. That's it, because he's my best friend.
Professional.
And we're boys. And we're boyfriends. And
No. Best. We're friends, man. We're not.
we're best friends. And we're
You're a
boys.
boy, and I'm a boy. So, like, if you had a girlfriend, that's different than us being. But go ahead with
You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? You always tripping. You always got something to say.
That's why I wear these Crocs, baby. No laces, no nothing.
Get yours today.
That's right. Use 15% off. You use code Shiddy down there.
That's right.
Wherever shoes are sold.
This is not a paid advertisement. Anyways, though, I was thinking that since I took the lead on this one, and I told them folks watching in them little screens at their homes or in their cars
On the toilet?
on the toilet. That's where most of the people do watch it.
What are you doing on the toilet?
How do you spend your time on the commode? Anyways, though, do you have any stories that you would like to tell about any of the times that we have gone to jail, either together or with Earl Jr.?
Well, if one came to mind, I tell you, we was down there at the shoe show. You know what the shoe show is? When I say that, Shitty Bill, you know what the shoe show is?
What's that?
That's when them girls, all they're wearing is the shoes. So you walk by and you look at the shoes. That's what they're wearing. That's the shoe show.
Right.
And so I'm going in there, and I'm spending good money. I'm buying Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'm buying chicken wings, and I'm buying more Pabst Blue Ribbon. You feel me?
Yeah.
So this girl comes up and she's got a couple scars, a little bit of hail damage on the equipment.
Okay.
And you know what? I'll drive a used car, folks. I'm not ashamed.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll sell you one too.
They go just fine. So, honey, they bring me my change for these wings. And what the hell am I going to do with this change? Long story short, this gal, she bends on over. I give her the old Thomas Jefferson. Thank you for your service, ma'am.
And what did I do? Tell them. Tell them. This is where it gets good.
Old Shitty Billy comes over. He presses this girl on the belly button, tries to get $1 to come back out.
And it would have worked if it wasn't for Earl Jr.
By God, that bouncer had Earl Jr. drug across that bar and squealing like a bee.
He was kicking. He was screaming. But he put up a fight. I mean, luckily for Earl Jr., I did teach him karate, and he did lay a few in. And he missed the bouncer, but only by a little bit. He did black Freddy's eye.
He got bounced.
And he got bounced.
So he's sitting there in the back of the cop car thinking, well, hell.
And they put all three of us in the same back of the cop car.
Hell, I get it. There's gas high, but hell, my God.
They put you in the middle.
One back seat.
They put you in the middle.
More meat in that car than at the daggum butcher shop, I tell you what.
I mean, that's the equivalent to putting me and Earl Jr. in a Pinto.
A bean? or the
Yeah,
cars.
the Bento bean cars.
Pinto bean cars.
You know, they fill them with the, Anyways, though, that was one. You remember the time that Earl Jr., we had to save this boy because we kept trying to tell him. That woman that you're looking at in the window with
that
the ball.
bald one he used to date down there?
Yeah. But this time, it wasn't her. Earl Jr., in the mall, there was some clothing store. He went in there, and him and his old lady at the time, they like to get frisky in public. So what did Earl Jr. do?
Right there at the Sears, you're telling me.
He mounted a mannequin in front of God and everybody. And the police, this little security guard guy, he come in and he pulled Earl Jr. by the back of his ass off this mannequin. Earl Jr. was so far in it, he got hooked. And he wasn't trying to put up a fight with this security guard fella.
He's got a wiener like a raccoon. It kind of
It spirals.
Once he's in there, it's like opening a bottle of wine.
And that's
right?
why he's got so many damn kids. You get it one
Earl
time.
Jr. I thought say he was born that day. He was
E3?
conceived.
E3 is a hell of a kid.
E3, we love you, baby.
We do. I took him on his first hunting trip a while back. He
Wow.
shot old boy right in between the eyes. But anyway, that's a different story. But so he's attached to this mannequin, and we're trying to calm him down because he's trying to put up a fight now because that guard decided he was going to take his thumb and he was going to shove it up Earl's ass because that's how you get dogs to release. So we saw that thumb going right near Earl Jr.'s ass, and we jumped on old boy. We whooped dog shit out of him. And he fucking pepper sprayed us, and they took us all to jail. All because stupid Earl Jr.
Whew, that pepper spray, buddy, I tell you what, they ain't making pepper spray like I used to. This must have been that great value shit.
You think that one little can of pepper spray is going to keep us down?
Son, I dip a pretzel in that, eat it for lunch. Hell.
Freddy, he has this magic trick that he only does occasionally, but he put in. I wasn't there for this one. He was in a cop car. Me and Earl Jr. were in another one. Talk about how I start seeing this cop screaming for his life because Freddie Lee done unhooked his britches with his pecker and started pissing through the little wall that they have, and he peed all over that cop. And what'd you get charged for? Tell me. I bet your rap sheet's longer than mine.
Let me tell you something, boy. I got this lawyer down there at the. He runs ads down at the menu at the Waffle House, and I tell you what. Let's just say that glass in them cars, it don't have no holes in it no more. They done covered them up with duct tape.
You ruined that for everybody.
Hey, you want to listen to the radio while you're getting arrested? Brother, I'm sorry for you.
Well, Freddie, it has been a hell of a night. Thank you for joining me on another shitty day. We got to get you back in here. If there's anything you want to leave all 9 of us with, look into that little box right there and tell them.
Let me tell you this, folks. I've lived a lot of life. I've seen a lot of women.
Amen.
And let me tell you something. If you find you a good woman, if you find you the right gal, what you do?
You're getting emotional. Calm down. Just breathe and tell them.
What I like to do. Sometimes my baby, she rolls over in the morning, and I'll pop a potato in the microwave, and I'll just bring it right to her in bed. You can't replace a good woman.
You sure as hell can.
You sure as hell can't. But I tell you what, I just love this country so damn much.
Baseball been good to us.
Eat your vitamin C prayers.
Y'all have a shitty day. We love you.
Woo.